What's going on, Americans? Jericho Green here with you once again. California, stop fucking things up. Why you gotta get involved in everything? Why you gotta fuck it up for the common man and woman? This time, our all-knowing California government has passed a bill. It's called AB 5. It goes to the state senate now, and then eventually on to that piece of shit we call him Gavin Newsom. Some might call him the governor of California. So this bill has to do with gig employment, the gig economy. You know, side jobs, gigs, something to make some extra money. Some of the ones they mentioned that will be affected are like Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, manicurists, even strippers, private contractors, basically. When a company contracts somebody to do work for them. And in the case of, like, say, an Uber or Lyft driver, or any of the ones I mentioned, you know, if you're an Uber or Lyft driver, you turn on your little app, however that works, you want to make some extra money, pick some people up, boom. You punch in and punch out whenever you want, or start and stop whenever you want. Manicure, same thing. There's a shop that you're contracted by. You pop in, do your thing, leave. Strippers, we know how that works. You come in, shake that unloved by your father vagina, that I'm sorry your father wasn't there to hug you and tell you you're beautiful. So what this bill does, this will cause those companies to have to basically treat them like regular employees. They have to pay them overtime, have to have paid leave, insurance, all that shit, just like you're a 9-to-5 employee, which is not what these people want, which is why they chose these jobs. That's what was attractive to them, is the freedom. I can do it when I want, I can not do it when I want. I can show up, do some nails when I want or not. I can drive people around if I want or not. If my tuition's due, yeah, right? You can go and shake that ass for a few hours, make some money. But California's trying to fuck that up, as they usually do. The government probably said, oh shit, you're making a lot of money over there. Here, let me roll my sleeve up and get in that fucking cookie jar. And you know, of course they try to pass it and push it under the guise of, these employees deserve basic employee rights. They deserve paid leave and health insurance. How about they can have that if they want it? How about they know what they're getting into when they sign up for these jobs? How about they don't need the government coming to rescue them? Keep that engorged, veiny government tit away from me. I'm making my own way in this life. I'm providing for myself. That's the reason we pick these jobs. The freedom. No hassle. No paperwork and insurance. What do you think these companies are going to do? If the California state government is forcing them to treat the employees a certain way, now you're going to fuck it up for the employee. Because the company's going to say, well, shit, I have to pay you this. I don't need you as much. Now, instead of picking people up, Uber and Lyft drivers, whatever you want, now you can only do it between these hours and these hours on these days. Because now you're costing the company more. They have to pay them a minimum wage of $12 an hour. That's another thing. Mandatory minimum wage. Well, minimum wage is good, right? You should have, every worker, what did Bernie Sanders' stupid ass say? Every worker should be able to have a livable wage. They should be able to live off a minimum wage. No. Minimum wage. Low. That's on the lower end of the scale. If you want to live better, pick a higher paying job. Well, you can't support a family of 4 off of McDonald's. Fuck no, you can't. It's McDonald's. It's for teenagers and old people to supplement their income. No, you should not be able to raise a family of 4 off no fucking McDonald's or driving an Uber or Lyft car or anything else like that. And forcing these companies to pay them a minimum amount of money is going to force them to get rid of people. How do you react as an adult when somebody tells you you have to do this? Your first reaction is, no, I don't. So that's what these companies are going to do. So you're taking food out of the employees' mouths. Now this beauty salon who has this lady or guy, whatever, come in and do manis and pedis. Well, now I don't need you these times because I have to pay you. I have to have you on my payroll now. I got to provide insurance and paid leave and shit. So now I don't need you as much, which means you're not going to be making so much money. And here's a question. What happened to a good old-fashioned recall? I'm old enough to remember when we did it to Gray Davis. He was fucking it with electricity. We had rolling blackouts. But in the face of what we have now, Gray Davis, please, come back. Because when we recalled Gray Davis, that's when we got Arnold. And outside of 80s action movies, Arnold Schwarzenegger sucks. Billy! You want to know how good Arnold was as a governor? Talk to any state employee under his reign. They will tell you how bad it was. But why can't we do that? Why can't we recall Gavin Newsom? I'll tell you why. Because California has descended into this communist shithole. Stay the fuck out of people's business. You see, like I say, they're always trying to take our personal responsibility. They want us to rely on them. Because when you rely on them, they can control us. Just like being a parent. Your kids don't have any power. They don't have any jobs. They have no power in the world. They're totally and completely reliant on their parents to provide everything. Shelter, food, safety. That's what they want us to rely on them for. Everything. So they can control us. Why don't you stay the fuck out of private business? These people know what they're signing up for when they take these jobs. They seek out these jobs specifically for the flexibility and the freedom to make extra money whenever they want. But California said, nah, man, we got to get some of that money. The California government, period. They're like pimps. You get your sweet ass out there on the track, make that money, and when I pull up in my gaudy Cadillac DeVille and honk the horn, you make sure you come clickety-clack over to my window and give me my fucking money. And if you don't give me enough money, I'm going to send some people to talk to you. I'm going to send the IR, I'm going to send my enforcers to talk to you. And if you lucky, at the end of at the beginning of the following year, I might give you some of your money back. That's some pimp shit. That's what they want. They want some more of our hard-earned money. We're out there on the track servicing these Johns, and then here comes the government. Excuse me, bitch. You got my money, bitch. Stay out of it. Why are you messing with these people? They're not poor, dumb sheeple just wandering around, bouncing off of shit, being taken advantage of by these evil corporations. There's no mythical old white man in a three-piece suit with a cigar in some boardroom at the end of a long-ass shiny table saying, take advantage of those stupid blue-collar people. No, that's not how it happens. Leave these people the freedom to work for whoever they want. Keep your fucking hands out of it. If they wanted insurance and paid leave and minimum wage, they would seek out a job that provides those. But don't get it twisted. Minimum wage, oh, they should at least be able to make this much. No. Because when you do that, you squeeze out smaller businesses that can't afford to pay people that kind of money. Was it California, Oregon, and Washington? Of course, the fucking left coast. Some companies have gotten ahead of it. My company did, paying people a minimum wage of $15 an hour minimum. Do you know how long it took me to get up to $15 an hour when I started with this company more than 10 years ago? Now you can walk in the door off the street for $15 an hour? Pretty soon they'll make it law. And then when you go to big companies like McDonald's or, big Walmart, places that people frequent all the time, you're going to start seeing kiosks. You're going to start talking to robots. Because they're not paying somebody $15 an hour to do this low-level shit. So you're taking jobs away from people. Why would you want to do that? Leave well enough alone. Do you not have a big enough honey-do list? Are we not swimming in homeless and filth and illegals and shitty roads and shitty schools, but you want to fuck with gig employees, Uber, Lyft, strippers, manicures, and whatnot? Man, stop that shit. Concentrate on shit we really need to fix. Concentrate on the fact that your TDS is causing you to shit on your own constituents. You're so focused on flipping the bird to Trump, you're fucking us over. At least Gray Davis didn't have us in sanctuary cities. What kind of shit is this? Focus on the task at hand, you stupid ass California government, and stop fucking with the working man. It's Friday, everybody. So you know what I gotta do. I gotta hop in this damn rat race. But I'm happy about one thing. Yesterday, meeting with my web designer, where I'm one step closer to get my merch out. I can't wait. The people have been asking for it. And like the OJs told us, you got to give the people what they want. It's on the way. I appreciate it. I will deliver. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, utilize the PayPal link. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.